Guys, I wasn't going to do a video, not at all. I absolutely have to show you this. The Hanukkah is December 25th this year through January 2nd. Why is this a big deal? Because this doesn't happen but like every 15 years. The last time this happened was like 2005. All right. My point, everyone has been feeling off and weary and down and sad, and the holidays not like the holidays. My ministry is like, God has pulled me away. God's a jealous God, and he wants my attention on him. And that's exactly what I've been doing. Everybody's been feeling like putting up their Christmas tree, last month, some even in October. And I think it's because we're about to go home. So I've been discouraged. Today's been a very bad day for me. I almost got in a car wreck, slid on black ice, scared the jeepers out of me, almost hit 15 cars. My brakes locked up. I spun sideways. It was very, very scary at the school. And I've been working a lot, more than I ever have in my life. And I'm like, God, I need a break. I need a break. I need a break. And so something hit me. So as soon as I'm praying and stuff, I was sent a video about a mom who's also feeling weary and discouraged and down in the dumps. Well, she had a 2-year-old boy, Hudson, and while she was changing him, he said, she let out a big sigh, and he said, "Mommy, Jesus is coming. Jesus is coming," to encourage her. And they haven't talked about it. They didn't coax this little boy or anything, and I got chills. And the thing that got me is what we are feeling, the anxiety, the tears, the weariness, is actual discernment. It is a deeper knowing of what is coming. So our soul feels in an earthly manner that we are anxious. But God tells us be anxious for nothing, right? Because he gives us and supplies all of our needs. What we're feeling is our soul completely being in tune, with our eyes being completely open on what is going on in the world. Okay, we obviously see the wars and AI and the Biden administration and Kamala and Trump and all these things, and it just becomes so much. Okay, that we end up just shutting down, and it's okay, because all that we've been hearing is the same stuff. It's like a radio on repeat, the same song and dance over and over. Eventually you just turn it off, and that's okay. That is where we are at. We are in the peace and security moment where sudden destruction is going to happen. Okay, and we get pulled out of harm's way. This is the peace moment that we are in. Okay, and doesn't God say peace on earth, goodwill towards man? Okay, or the angel said that, peace on earth, goodwill to men. But Jesus says, peace I leave with you. Okay, and so that is what he's wanting us, especially in this holiday season, is to have peace. Why? Because he is the way maker, the miracle way maker. He's the one that is coming to redeem his prized possession. And I still feel it's any day. And I feel the reason why things are so daggone calm is because the sudden destruction shall come out of nowhere. And it's going to happen so unexpectedly fast. And the fact that Hanukkah lands on Christmas Day is no coincidence. That just does not happen. And that gave me even more of a deeper understanding that we are on the right track, that he is coming. Okay, and the fact that Christmas, quote unquote, pagan holidays, as people say, to not worship it, but yet the same day Hanukkah begins, right? The conception of Jesus Christ. Like, this is just so, this should encourage you. So we're going through all these pains, right? And so just be encouraged. So our mission, the church, was not meant to entertain people. It exists to train disciples, to glorify God, and reach the lost. That is the point. Okay, it's not the point to just have little cliques. All right, and today my husband told me that a Jehovah's Witness stopped at our house. We live in the middle of nowhere. And I was like, I just told him, I said, you know what, babe? I give them props because it takes guts to get out of your comfort zone to physically go to somebody's house. There's a lot of Christians that won't do that. They would much rather make a video sitting at home about worldly news events versus going out and reaching people. I'm not saying the internet is a bad thing. I'm not saying that they aren't called to do that. I'm just saying that there are a lot of people who are too daggone comfortable in their seats. And right now is not the time to just sit and reflect. Yes, everybody's heard the warnings, but you won't believe this. 2 weeks ago, my mother-in-law, my brother-in-law, and his fiance gave their life to Christ, and they all got baptized. 19 years of praying. If God answered my prayers like that, imagine how much more he's going to do for you guys. We are to be obedient up until the moment that he pulls us out of here. And he is going to. I promise you. We are not destined to wrath. So all this pain, all the sorrow, all the suffering that we're feeling is the exact same thing that Jesus felt. He understands more than we ever know. But I'm telling you, this is a discernment because we know what's coming. It is our soul that, and our longing for going home because we do not belong here. Physically, mentally, and emotionally, we don't belong here, but our bodies are stuck here until God calls our souls home, right? So let's come together, let's pray for one another, and let's be encouraged that this holiday season that is coming up could very well be the gift we've all been waiting for. Many of us has had a Christmas rapture. I do not know if it's going to happen. I'm hoping and praying, and I hope and pray each and every day. I feel more so that this would be high time than any other time, but no other watchman's been right. We just keep watching and waiting each and every day. That's all we can do is hang on to his promises. And he does promise that he is going to pull us away from wrath. Okay? We're not destined to wrath. So I love you guys. I'll see you there or in the air. God bless.